back for episode number 40. Today is February 1st, 2023, and I got a ton of stuff to show you and some things to chat about. So I'm glad you're here. If you are a subscriber, I really appreciate it. And if you're new and just finding me, thanks so much for hopping on and joining me along this stitching journey. So I hope to be much better organized this time compared to last time. You know, that is my, I guess 2023 word of the year is organization slash purging. So I plan on doing a lot of organizing and purging, whether that's using a daily planner, which I am using a digital planner, and I'm really liking it. I have gone full on Apple, so I have an iPad, an iPhone, and a Mac. So we are rolling with the Apple deals. But what you're here for, the stitching. I have so much stitching to show you, and I am excited about it because I have a fabulously finished product that I got back from the framer. Oh, let's see if it's gonna there we go. So this is a chart from Madame Chantilly called Gifts for Santa, and I did my own Classic Colorworks conversion, and I stitched it on 36 count natural petite point or petite point linen. I love it so much. So I've seen this chart a bazillion times, and I never really was like, oh yeah, I really need to stitch that until I saw it at Keepsakes, and it was all stitched up. I saw it at Keepsakes, and I bought it at Keepsakes. I got the last one, and it is in my shop if you are interested in stitching that up. I had it double matted and framed at my local frame shop called No Naked Walls. Shout out to Deb. She is a new friend of mine, and she's not a stitcher, but she does really good work with pinning projects, and she so graciously has offered me and any of my stitchy friends a place to come stitch once a month, which I will talk about in plans. I got a lot of finishes done. Now, I didn't get a lot of FFOs done, but that was the only FFO. I probably don't need a board for this, but part of my WIPCO goals is to get finished, or what I put on my WIPCO board this year is all of my year of celebrations, my country cottage, oh my God, Country Cottage Needleworks cottages of the month. I drew a total blank there. And the Heart in Hand yearly Santas from the year that my son was born through current. Those are what's on my WIPCO board, and my goal is to finish them all. That's the goal. So I finished my, sorry about that. I finished my WIPCO goals for January, which, sorry, that's Athena. My goals for January were to finish September year of Yellowabrations, September year of celebrations, and August year of celebrations. So I finished September. I'm really trying hard to do these WIPCOs this year. I totally fell off last year. August, which is why I made them all the smalls, because otherwise I wasn't going to get anything done. I did turn it off. August. Now, normally I don't use, these are both 14 count, and I normally don't do 14 count anymore, but that's what I started the series on. So, and I'm just pulling fabric from my stash. Hello, Stitcher Stash 2023. So that was Year of Celebrations, the first series from Hands On Design. This is just a random 14 count. I don't know what color it is. And this is 14 count Venetian stone from WIPCO. And then for Miss Candy, for her birthday, we all stitched up a bikini from Meridian Designs. Now, you really can't see the beads there. Now you can see the beads on it. So there are red beads on here, and I put gold beads on here because I didn't have the silver floss that it called for. And actually, if we all know me, this is not any of the called for flosses. So my lovely stitchy friend from the Christmas exchange sent me this piece of mushroom Lugana, as well as the green and the red are Victorian motto. The white is Rainbow Gallery, the fluffy floss, which you can't even tell is fluffy. I was told that I need to like run a brush over it. And the black is DMC. Super cute. This was in honor of Candy, the 614 stitcher. We all stitched a bikini from Meridian Designs. I have no idea what actually, I know what I'm going to do with this, but it's going to be a surprise. So I finished that. Then I did my own chart for Valentine's Day. I designed this chart with the help of some graphics from Cinquetti Designs. She is a great graphic artist who allows people to commercially use her stuff. So, I mean, obviously I made a few tweaks on this because her graphic art isn't always perfect. So this is I Love the Poop Out of You, designed by me, all charted in DMC. Now this is on a 25 count, which is why it's so big, but I thought it would be better for photographing. You don't have to make it this big. But I thought it was super cute. And of course, I don't usually say poop. I say I love the shit out of you. So, but I thought it was funny and cute. And if you like it, it's available as a PDF in the shop. So I stitched that up. I'm going to make a pillow with that, I think. Then, I am going to need a board for this. One of my goals is to finish my big pieces that have been languishing. And this one, y'all know if you've been watching for a while, I was destined to get this finished. I was determined. So this, oh my God, it looks so good. I'm so happy with this. This is Golden Bees from Owl Florist Embroidery. This was a kit. So it is their fabric, their floss, their design. It is stunning. I love it so much. And I am not usually a bee person, but I love the floss because that big center flower in there, that is one floss other than the brown. The rest is just one floss. So this floss and this floss are the same. It's just extremely variegated. It is awesome sauce. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm debating on whether or not to frame it myself or have Deb frame it. Because I think I might have Deb frame it and then loan it out to her to put in her shop until we move. So we will see. But Morgan, Honeybee Stitcher, I am calling you out, girl. You got to get moving on it. You're going to love it when it's finished. Now I don't know what to start now because this was my focus piece until I got it done. My focus piece until I got it done, and then, you know, I sprinkled in some other things that I was doing. But that's not the only thing I stitched on. Those were the only things that I finished. So I also stitched on, Lord help me, Raise a Glass of Cheer from Blackbird Designs. Is that? Yeah, that's a I am killing myself, but I'm doing it. Stitching this on 45 count foxtail millet from Legacy Linens. Is this gonna focus? I should probably turn that other light off. There we go. So I just got a few more stitches in this. I only stitched on it for one evening. But in true fashion, I changed all the colors. So I am doing this as a start along with Sarah of Sarah Memphis E. The hashtag is hashtag Raise a Glass 2023. So if you're working on this too, be sure to use that hashtag so we can follow along. I started this as part of my 12 by 12 for New Year's Eve. And stitching that 1/1 with a Classic Colorworks conversion, 45 count, foxtail millet linen from Legacy Linens. And then, last but not least, I worked on Country Cottage Needleworks Greetings from the North Pole. I did this on our stitchy night at the frame shop, and I got quite a bit done, if I can get it up to show you. So this is not going to show the color of this fabric because it is really pink. Oh, there we go. It is. If I stay way back here. So last time I showed this to you guys, I only had like a part of the top of the house done. So I made some good progress on this on our stitchy night. Yeah, I think I need to turn that other light out. But I'm cruising along on this. So this is my Christmas stitch. So I stitch on this on the 24th and 25th of every month with the hopes to get it finished. Oh, that seems to be better lighting. But yes, I stitched on this at our stitching meetup. So I'm really pleased with how much stitching I'm getting done, considering how busy we've been and all the plans that we have. So to get a lot of that stitching done, granted, I'm not going to bed at a reasonable time. It's more like 1:30, 2 o'clock, which is used to not be my MO, but I'm going to be 45 this year, and I really think it has something to do with the age. I remember my mother-in-law, when she was in her mid-40s, she went through this where she couldn't sleep. And it's not that I can't sleep, I'm just not tired enough. I'm tired, but I'm not tired enough. So I'll sit up and stitch for as long as I can, and then I head to bed and watch TikTok or Instagram reels for a little while. So that was my stitching for the week. I'm checking my notes because that's part of my, my new thing here. So we talked greetings from Santa, greetings from the North Pole, gifts from Santa, golden bees, I love the shit out of you, raise a glass, and year of celebrations. So that's all the stitching I got done since last we talked. So super excited about trying to stick to these plans. Giveaways. So last week I posted up this lovely chart as a giveaway with, it's really a full kit for this chart. From Under the Sea Fabrics is where I got all of these goodies when I was there earlier in January for their Bare Bones retreat. And the winner of that is Miss Barbara Rose, who is in the United Kingdom. Yay, Barbara! So I'll be, that sounded so fake, but congrats, Barbara. And I will get that off to you as soon as I can, probably within the next 2 days. You should get an email with the tracking information. Something new that I'm going to try this year, in the year of 2023, and kind of revamping the business and my channel and everything, is that I'm only going to be giving away items once a month instead of every video. I'm going to do 2 videos a month. That is my plan. The 1st and the 15th, on or about there. And I will do giveaways on the 15th of the month. So, no giveaway this time. So, no secret word for you to remember. But congratulations to Barbara. I will put a comment on the last video to let you know to expect it in the mail. Depending on how cheap I can get it out to you, I might try to get it UPS just so we can get tracking on it. Plans. WIPCO is a big part of my plans. So WIPCO calls for this month. I'll show you guys my WIPCO board. I got this from the Naptime Stitchers shop. It's in my digital planner. So there's my board, and I have a list here. And then I also took and put it on there. So that's from the Naptime Stitchers awesome WIPCO board. So WIPCO numbers for February are 7 and 11. That is the 2024 or 2014 Heart and Hand Santa and the 2015 Heart and Hand Santa, which is kind of funny. So I don't even have those charts. So I just ordered them. Once they get in, I will work on those for February's WIPCO calls. Also, I need to pick my next focus project. Like Golden Bees is one of my bigger projects, and that's what I was focusing on in between my, I don't know what you would call it, my daily stitch calendar, or stitch schedule. So there's certain days of the month that I stitch on certain things. I'm trying that this year. I didn't try it before, so I'm going to try it now. I think I talked about this in my last video, that on the 2nd and 3rd of every month, I will be stitching on Letters from Mom by Jeanette Douglas Designs. On the 4th and the 5th, I will be stitching on something patriotic from my WIP stash, because I have 3 or 4 or 5 maybe Americana things, or would be classified as patriotic or Americana. So I will be working on every heart, because I'm almost finished with that, on the 4th and 5th of every month. On the 13th and the last day of the month, I will be working on Stitch Witch for Halloween. Bear with me with drinking, I apologize, but my throat has been dry. The 16th and 17th, I will be working on the Irish Blessing Sampler. 22nd and 23rd is Raise a Glass of Cheer from Blackbird Designs. And the 24th and 25th is my Christmas stitching, which will be Greetings from the North Pole. So that is the stitch schedule, plus my WIPCO calls, which are smalls, which is good. But then I need a focus piece. I'm thinking about pulling out Cinnamon Stars as my focus piece until that's finished. Let me know what you guys think. I do have a WIP parade, which is just a slideshow, because I couldn't justify a 2-hour marathon of the 50-something WIPs that I have in a video. So I just decided to do a slideshow with some music. That worked best for me. So what do you think? Cinnamon stars, or pick another one of my WIPs that you saw in there that you might want to see finished up and completed. I'm also getting ready to post up the spring. If you are in the Stacie Stitches Exchange group, I'm getting ready to put it closed today. So sorry, not sorry if you didn't sign up yet, but I have to have deadlines. So the deadline to sign up was today. So I will be posting to the group everybody's partner. And so then I will have to put a spring and or Easter start in my rotation. So I'm kind of excited about that. Because, so this is more towards the personal side, but I not only suffer from my regular anxiety and depression, but I also have a seasonal affective disorder. So even in the land of sunshine, people get a little down and a little funky during this time of the year. For me, I think it's more so of coming down off the holidays and being with friends and family, and now we are alone again. So I'm excited to pull out something for spring. Let's talk shop, shall we? Shop talk. So Brian and I are super jazzed and excited. We will be attending Nashville Needlework Market. There have been a few vendors and designers who have released some sneak peeks of what they're offering, but there hasn't been a full-blown media blast yet of stuff that'll be debuting at market. The only one that came through my email so far was Janine McGowan of the Blue Flower, which her designs are super cute. I will be posting weekly videos or a weekly slideshow with what's come through my mailbox as being released for market. If you are interested in purchasing or interested in doing a pre-order for any of the market items, please send me your list via email. My email address is info@staciestitchescreativestudio.com, which is at the end of every one of my floss tubes, and you can pretty much find it anywhere. But I also have a Nashville Needlework market process video if you want to go check that out. You don't have to save up your wish list and send it to me all at one time because I will be keeping a master spreadsheet. So if you want to just shoot me a note here or there, please send it in an email though. DMs and messages on DMs and comments on pictures is not it's possible, but it just makes it a little more difficult for me to make sure that I get you what you want. So if you would, please be so kind as to send me an email with your wish list, and I will be cutting off pre-orders the 24th or the 25th, I think. But that is also in the process slide and email if you got it, because if you are getting my newsletters, you would have gotten that as well. So that's exciting. Also happening this month, Brian and I will be traveling down to the Sheridan Sand Key for a little visit for our Beach Please retreat venue. So if you aren't sure what that is, we will be hosting a retreat in February of next year on Clearwater Beach at the Sheridan Sand Key. We are going down to take some video to show you guys the space, the area, all sorts of fun goodies. We will announce the charitable organization that we'll be working with for the retreat as well. And then on the 24th of February, we will be hosting a live Q&A on Instagram for all things Beach Please. So mark your calendars. If you have any questions, you can hold on to them till then, but always feel free to reach out with any questions you may have. We are really looking forward to the retreat and having lots of fun, and hope you guys have lots of fun too. Stash. So acquisitions. Fun stuff. I do not have anything except one thing. This beautiful armchair or couch arm. I don't know what, Heather, what are you calling these? Armchair caddies? So you could put this on the side of your sofa or your chair or your stitchy spot or wherever, and it's got a little pin cushion and a little case and place for your orts. Wow, I'm not showing this very well. A place for your orts and little pockets. And this has become my new favorite thing. I love, love, love it so much. Thank you so much, Heather. She does beautiful work. She has a stash of fabric. And the other part that she really thought of, which I super appreciate, is these are magnetic. There's no Velcro. This is magnetic. This is magnetic, so it doesn't fall over when you're moving around with your stuff. I love that. So check out Heather Punky Pearls on Instagram and Facebook, and you can reach her at punkiesplace.com. I think it's punkiesplace.com. It'll be at the in the show notes. Okay. As far as personal dealios, I am overwhelmed and understaffed. So things have been crazy around here, trying to prepare for heading to market and getting things in order for the retreat. And then, we threw in the why don't we move to Tennessee next year to boot. So we plan on visiting Jonesboro, which is where we are thinking to move to in that area of Tennessee on our way back from Nashville. So we are both really excited about that. My Eagles are going to the Super Bowl against the Kansas City Chiefs, which I know I have a lot of my girlfriends who live out in that Kansas City area. Sorry, we're going to blow you out. It would be sweet, sweet revenge to beat Andy Reid in the Super Bowl. So, and Daniel has started baseball. Spring baseball has started, so we're like doubly busy now. We'll be doing, I think we're only going to have Thursdays and Fridays off from baseball going into the spring. So he has 3 nights of practice and 2 days of games. And this is just regular Little League. This is not a travel team or none of that. It's 3 days of practices and 2 days of games. He loves it, and that's all we really care about, is that he likes something that gets him out and gets him active, and he's super passionate about it. And we have already noticed a great change and improvement in his playing from the end of last season, which was only in December. So super exciting about that. He also, he's been struggling with this nasty cough for we want to say 2 years. He's had multiple chest x-rays. We finally got him in to see an allergist, and come to find out that he has asthma and is allergic to 47 of the 50 items he was tested for allergies, environmental allergies. He's not allergic to any foods. It's just grasses, weeds, pollens, trees, molds, dust, anything, you name it. So that's another reason to move from here, because hopefully that will help him too, because the pollens and the trees and the weeds and everything are different in Tennessee than they are here. And, other than trudging along and working and packing orders and stitching, that's about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'm super excited because my goal is to also make these 30 to 45 minutes long instead of an hour. Goals, goals, goals. So I'm so glad that you joined me today, and I hope to see you again next time. And until then, let's quit bitching and just get stitching. Bye!